So when did you actually start taking it seriously? Because it's always a hobby in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. So when I moved to New York, I moved because I one time I put in my story, I was like, yo, does anybody know like there's an internship in LA or New York, like even if it's unpaid, like I need something, like a reason to go out there, you feel me? So some girl was like, she sent me the New York model was looking for an intern. So I looked them up on Instagram and I was like, oh, they look like legit, because I didn't know much about anything like of that nature back then. So I hit them up and they, oh, you got to come in person for an interview. So I was like, all right, word. Like, and I came up that weekend, I think.
So you flew out there that weekend?
Yeah. Right. I was already coming up in the weekends and like every other weekend or so, like trying to like make network, like in connections and stuff. So I came up and then I met with the dude and he's like, yeah, you got it. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then 2 weeks later I dropped out again. And then I went to New York.
Damn.
And then the next morning I started interning. And yeah.
How was your experience interning at that agency?
So it was cool. Like, I learned a lot, like in regards to like how you kind of like talk the talk and like walk the walk in the fashion scene, kind of like how stuff moves, and like a lot of like fashion stuff. Because my background isn't like, you know what I'm saying. I may have some type of style nowadays, but before I would like wear like ripped shirts and short shorts. So I like a lot. I learned a lot. Like so yeah, that's that. But I learned like because I wanted to learn. You know what I mean? Like if you just go in there interning, like but you're just interning the intern, like you're not gonna get anything out of it. It's gonna get used. Cause it's kind of like it's a mutual understanding. Like if I know you're using me, but like I'm gonna use you back. You know what I'm saying? Like then once I'm done using you, like then you're done using me and I'm out. But like some interns kind of overdo the stay and just kind of keep getting used.
Yeah. Did you have a title when you were interning, or was it just like intern?
Just intern.
Okay.
Like what department were you in? Like, because I know there's several departments. Like
that wasn't just kind of like I was just.
You're just kind of like there.
Yeah.
Just like what were you doing when you were an intern?
So they had me doing a lot of filing, like not filing papers, but like redoing books, like stuff on the computer, like doing errands. I don't know, just
so
like
typical
stuff.
intern shit.
Yeah, just clerical, like secretary stuff.
Especially New York City.
Unpaid.
New York City, you could be in and out of the building just like all day, just like grabbing stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the ones where it's like they sent me out to do something because like I'd be able to walk, or like I don't know, just like not being there. You know what I'm saying? Like I hated just doing like stuff that you just kind of sit there and like nothing really happens.
Like the menial type shit. Like
like especially after like you already learned how to do it and stuff, and it's kind of like
like emails and like you said, like redoing books. So you're in Photoshop a lot and
stuff like that. I mean, it was important though because I saw how agencies work and stuff. You know what I mean? Like but like once like I was done like with what I needed, you know what I'm saying? Like then they were done using me too. You know, like then I was out.
Now, how did you start photographing for them? Like
I was just kind of like I'm a photographer. Like check out my work. And then I got cool, you know what I'm saying, with them and everything. And then I just kind of finessed, like that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty, or I don't want to say it's pretty easy, but once you're working there and you know people and you're cool with them, then it's just asking the question.
Yeah.